I wanted to tell you a little bit about missions at Taylor's First Baptist Church. If you're new here, you may not have realized, but you will very quickly realize we are a New Testament Great Commission church. Our history at Taylor's began in 1973. We moved here from Houston, Texas. We had been in a phenomenal church in Houston called Willow Meadows, and we'd gotten very interested in missions there. And we got to be friends with the then new pastor, another tall red-headed guy from Georgia. His name was Ernest Carswell. And we got to be good friends and began to talk more and more about missions. In 1975, there was a man in Richmond Hill Prison in St. George's, Grenada, who was on death row, and he had heard a broadcast by the then Foreign Mission Board, and he accepted Christ. He later started a Bible study, and the Bible study grew. And in the end of 1975, the Southern Baptists decided we needed missionaries there. So this wonderful young couple from Georgia, Monjay and Elaine Herring, were called to go to Grenada. And they were friends with Ernest, and in early 1976, they called Ernest and said, "Can your church help us in Grenada?" We didn't know it. None of us knew a whole lot about Grenada then. We knew it was the so-called Spice Island. And the truth about the Caribbean is it's not all sandals resort. It's not a lot of good food and drink and splashing in the ocean and all. It's a very dark culture. And Grenada was one of the darker cultures in that area. When we started, there were 15 people in a little small church that was a converted furniture store on a hillside in St. George's. And every day we'd go by there, and there'd be a few people hanging out, and you could look up and see this beautiful cathedral up on the hill above it, the Catholic Cathedral. The services went on for almost 2 weeks, and a number of people accepted Christ. After the end of that campaign, there were approximately 30 people in the church. But things went downhill for Grenada. As you know, there was a lot of revolution, there was communist infiltration, and in fact, Fidel Castro sent a number of Cuban people in, and the Baptist church sort of had to go underground for a number of years. Unprecedented, the world's largest military power, the United States of America, invaded Grenada, but actually liberated Grenada. The church in Grenada, interestingly, began to explode almost, if you will. St. George's Baptist Church now has 6 churches they've planted across the island of Grenada. There's one mission over in Freeport, Bahamas. So on any Sunday, there's probably 2,500 or more people in Baptist churches in Grenada worshiping the Lord.